A few years ago, we made a decision that changed everything.
I'm a rugged, manly wilderness boy now.
Absolutely frozen to death. Whoa, whoa, Ryan! Goodbye, honey.
Coming up on this episode,
I'm not going to be able to take this off the trailer without losing the entire bag of drain rock.
Oh wow, that barge is coming right up out of the water and going right underneath. Oh my goodness.
in our last episode, we picked up 6 bags of aggregate for our battery bunker. These bags contained washed drain rock and something called NaviJack.
Uh-oh, broke. The bag broke.
The bag broke.
Yeah, the bag is broken.
How bad is it?
It's gonna rip. I mean,
Oh man.
I think it's just gonna fall right apart. With the jerking, it's just gonna rip it.
I have to be careful that I don't jerk it.
Oh dear. It's gonna end up as a whole big pile right there.
I'll have to have a smooth feather touch on these controls to prevent a catastrophic bag failure.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh no. The whole bottom's ripped.
What are you gonna do?
Do you have a tarp in the trailer?
Tarp right here.
Let's take that off and put it on. I don't know how we're gonna make it onto this barge. Okay, this we can't get that tarp because those 2 bags are, well, those 4 bags are right against it. We can't pull it out. So this ripped bag full of NaviJack is going to have to be put down really gently on the shore.
Next time I come, I'll move those bags and I can go back on the barge, lift it up and tuck the tarp under it. Okay?
I ended up dropping the broken bag over on the side and out of the way. I'll deal with it later.
Okay, here's our second bag. We're hoping it's not broken. Ah. I'll take a bag and put it underneath. You can lay that down. Okay, this one was broken at the actual place that we picked it up. So it doesn't look that broken to me. Is that the double bagged one?
Brought extra bags there.
So you have to put one of these bags underneath that one.
The NaviJack will be mixed with cement powder and water to make all the concrete for the footings and the roof of the battery bunker. The walls will be made with concrete block filled with mortar.
You might hit the back of Pepper on the shore.
Moving Pepper onto the barge with a heavy load must always be done carefully. And with these fragile bags, I have to go super slow and super steady. Any sudden move could spell disaster.
Oh wow, that barge is coming right up out of the water and going right underneath. Oh my goodness.
Huh. I guess this bag is heavier than I thought. I tell you something, I'm sure glad the water is shallow here. Otherwise, there's no telling how far the bow would have disappeared under the surface of the water.
Oh wow, good job.
Getting these bags onto the barge is challenging enough, but I'm thinking that when we get to the island, that steep angle of the earth ramp will make moving these heavy bags off the barge especially difficult.
Okay.
I cannot back up the earth ramp because the load always has to be on the uphill side of Pepper. So the only way I will be able to orient myself properly to get up that earth ramp will be to perform a pivot on a slope, which is a test of nerves for sure.
Keep coming. Watch out, your fork's gonna hit the thing. Okay, I'm gonna take him to the ends of the forks. We've got quite a few loads to do this way. So we've just gotten 2 now. back onto the barge with this one, and then we're gonna go across. Uh-oh. Does Pepper not have power? Huh.
You know, it does seem that Pepper is lacking power here. It's like there's a weak charge pump or something in the hydraulic circuit is out of spec. I'll have to take him in for service and get him looked at. And that's a hassle to take him all the way to the dealer. But at least he's still under warranty. I'm being super cautious here. How cautious do you ask? Believe it or not, this clip has been sped up to almost twice as fast.
Oh my goodness. It's barely on that track. Not even to the halfway point.
Remember what I said about keeping the load on the uphill side? This is why.
There you go.
Phew! It felt like I was going to tip forward, and that would have been bad.
I'm off center, aren't I?
Yeah. It's a bit better now.
Am I center?
Yeah, just about. I'd get over that way a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay. Careful now, you're going to hit that bank at the back. Do you see it?
I do, I just don't know how much room I have.
Keep coming. You got a foot.
So you're saying that's good?
I feel like if he takes those weights off the back, he won't go down so far. But that's like, I think 100 pounds on either side. So 200 pounds more weight. And that's why that goes down even more. I think if we got those off, it might make a difference. We'll see what he thinks.
Actually, those counterweights are very important and allow Pepper to carry a
There you go.
load backwards up the barge ramps without falling forward. Without them, I would nosedive into the shore, kind of like this.
Yeah.
Life on a remote, off-grid wilderness island might not be everyone's cup of tea, but we love it. And the extra work it takes to haul supplies to and from doesn't bother us one bit. These crossings are actually good for us. They take a while, which gives us time to relax and decompress. The stress relief is good for the heart, and it helps keep us young.
We made it. Very, very steep going up that hill today. I wonder if we should go by the shore.
Driving straight off the barge and up this earth ramp is the perfect orientation for these heavy loads.
Lift up your forks.
They're best carried close to the ground, and with the visibility challenges, especially with the angle of this slope, it's much safer to have a spotter. I just hope this bag holds together. Did you see that? I heard those snaps, and I thought the bag handles might be fraying at the seams, but I think they were just sliding down the forks. Man, this is sketchy. I'm so nervous about these bags, they're obviously not rated for this weight. So the sooner I get this down onto the ground, the better. Oh, that's a relief. One down, 5 more to go today, and a whole bunch more to go in the coming weeks.
One down.
We haven't found any rock or gravel on the island, so any aggregates that might be needed for our building projects have to be hauled in.
We have a lot to pick up, but not in this weather.
Melody is correct. We need calm waters to keep the load stable on the deck of the barge.
Hello.
Storms can literally come out of nowhere. They sneak over the mountains and hit us without any warning at all. Many trees have been blown down by the fierce winds, and that always makes us a little nervous. Those bags back at the boat ramp are not going anywhere. There's no point in adding any additional risk to this operation, so the right call is to wait until these winds calm down. See that point there in the middle of your screen? Well, just beyond it, the lake carries on for dozens of more kilometers. This is a big water lake, and the waves can become quite treacherous at times.
Guess what I see? What's that?
This is our closure, honey.
This is our replacement love seat for the one that broke when Ryan fell on top of it and the legs crumpled underneath. The store gave us a new one, and that was so nice.
They did.
That was Canadian Tire.
Yeah. The question is, which bolts go where? Those ones look pretty short.
I think because they just sent the love seat home, we didn't actually have instructions for this, but
We don't have instructions.
it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Even though this was 100% my fault, they still sent us a replacement love seat. Amazing customer service.
It's nice to have a new love seat back. They didn't give us the cushions. We kept those from the last time, so that's good. They're all here, and now we can put it together. Somehow, I don't think we're going to be going anywhere. We still have a lot to pick up over there on the boat launch, but that's not going anywhere, so we'll have to wait it out. Okay, a little nervous about this. What are you doing?
Cleaning this up, we have to make our orchard bigger, and since it's windy out, I figured I'd do something. Look at this. This is the drain rock, and this bag is ripped too. But I'm not going to be able to take this off the trailer without losing the entire bag of drain rock. This is bad. Number one, we need the drain rock to build the battery bunker. But this stuff is filthy and it was supposed to be washed. It can't have any particulate in it for it to work properly. Otherwise, it'll just fill up the drain tile with sediment. Number two, these bags are terribly weak and shouldn't be ripping with drain rock because drain rock isn't even sharp. Oh, this isn't something we were expecting to worry about. I don't know what we're gonna do. Well, I guess I'm gonna go move the other bags now, and while I do that, I'll think about how I'm going to deal with this one. The handles are sewn onto these bags with heavy-duty stitching, and that ripping sound? That's the heavy-duty stitching ripping.
Oh dear, and that's one of those brand new ones, it looks like.
I have since been to the boat ramp and returned with another 2 bags, and yes, one of them ripped at the bottom while lifting it off the deck of the barge.
Uh-oh. What are you going to do with it?
Try to make a band-aid.
It seems to me that these rocks have no trouble slicing through the fabric of these bags.
With Gorilla Tape or something?
Nope, with this piece of plywood. Like this. And I'll get a couple straps.
Oh dear.
Okay. So this is the part where I'm going to need a little help.
Okay. Just tell me what to do.
Band-Aid, right?
The waves are getting worse again. At least the sun's out.
The sun is out.
What can I do?
Well, I'll just let you know.
Actually, it might be a good idea to add a panel to the bottom of every one of them. Yeah, it's holding so far. Not yet. Did you put a tarp down so you can put this on the tarp?
I can feel Pepper's tracks lifting at the back, and I don't want to fall forward, so I'm going to have to do that pivot maneuver I talked about earlier. This is actually a lot more dangerous than it looks. Carrying a weight sideways on an incline is dangerous because I could actually tip over sideways. Tipping forward is easy to recover from. Tipping sideways, I would need a crane.
Your little board's just sliding along. It's not doing anything, but you're not leaking at all. You haven't lost anything. Okay, well, if you put it down now, you'll be fine.
Well, that was lucky. The board slipped out of the way, but at least the straps held on and formed a pretty good band-aid.
Yeah, everything just kind of came undone when that shifted. Careful of your head.
Yeah. And over here, honey, you can see how it's all like ripped down in here. You see how it's
Yeah.
gonna let go?
Yeah, I see that. Oh dear.
These bags are terrible.
Wow, that's a shame. Okay, that's good.
I'm heading back over alone to grab the building materials.
Bye. Ryan's off to get another load. We noticed that Opal doesn't come down to the boat launch anymore like she used to. She used to stand there and just be so nervous. And now she greets us when we come back, but she's so confident that she knows that we'll come back. And I think that's a really good step for her. Walking up Loon Lane. There's the love seat that was given back to us. Well, not given back to us, but they actually gave it to us after the last one broke. And everything's looking good. So where's that little dog? He's taken quite a while. He's gone down to the boat launch to pick up another load. Still not back. Okay. Well.
Yesterday I headed over to the boat ramp and grabbed everything that wasn't a bag. So today, after breakfast, Melody and I will head over together and grab the final load of rock.
Okay, this is totally off-centered. That side's under. This side's up.
Melody correctly noticed that the barge was listing, so I sorted that out by repositioning Pepper on the deck.
How many loads have you had here?
4.
Yeah, and so this is our last one. We've got a bit more aggregate to get, and then we can get to work.
Yeah.
The challenge that we're facing today, after many loads, is we're trying to get those 2 bags off that trailer deck. What are you going to do?
Well, this first bag here that we're set up over is a bag of aggregate, and it's got a hole about this big right in the bottom of it. So whenever we try to lift it up, all the aggregate wants to come out. So we have to try to stop up that hole. I brought a piece of wood. We have a couple of straps here. So we're going to try to put a band-aid on it. I don't know how it's going to work because we have to lift it up to put the band-aid on it, but when we lift it up, all the rock's going to come out. So wish us luck.
Well, and this is essentially what happened the other day on the barge when he had to put a board in front. I don't know if these are worse tears
This
or
is the worst tear.
is it?
And it's right on the bottom.
Oh,
That
dear.
one was kind of on the side, so it was
Yeah.
manageable. This one's not.
And then we've got to get these last 2 loads over on the barge.
And
then
the rebar.
oh, and the rebar too.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll untie the rebar and take it over piece by piece. It'll be easier that way.
Really?
Yeah. I can't take it over on Pepper because it's this way. We have to put it on the barge this way. Lengthwise, right? You'll find that they're pretty light. They weigh about 10 pounds each.
Oh, okay. They're
Yeah.
just so awkward.
Yeah, they're a bit awkward. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. You're gonna come out and hammer it in.
Okay. All right. Oh no. Oh no. At least it's the bigger rocks. We can always save those.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work, honey.
Yeah, the board may not hold them. What about if you were to take that dunnage and make a cross underneath that board and zip tie it all in there?
Anytime we try to lift it up, the rocks are gonna come out.
Okay, that is a massive, massive hole. It's all just gonna pour right out the bottom there. Okay, well, we're gonna have to transfer that rock into another bag, I guess.
Now that's exactly what I was thinking. I plugged the chute in this bag so the rock won't fall out, and now we're going to open it as wide as we can and see if we can transfer this rock over into it. I'm going to have to move pretty quickly if this is going to work.
You might want to get out.
Wow, the transfer worked. The trouble now, though, is that the bag is folded under itself, and we won't be able to access two of the handles.
I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Okay, next pick that bag up. There's not much left.
Unbelievable.
Do you have a shovel?
Not here, no. I'm going to drop these hooks so that this side can fall.
Okay.
Oh, this isn't going to work. Okay.
It's going to partially work.
Okay. You
Now all
can
you
put
have
your
to do
foot
is-
here, like that. Then I can drive the Kubota. Helping at all?
A little bit.
Almost. Okay, hang on. I need to change places with you.
Push it. Oh! Lost it. We just lost it.
Well, here's the handle. You may have to dump part of it and then put it back in the bag. It's always something, eh? I don't want you back to get over it.
You better get out then. Tie these around more so that doesn't fill, like that void there. Tie it close, around. Make it kind of a bit of a spout. Now I would cinch that belt up a bit more. Should we tie the strings to the trailer this way? Should we take that strap off? I don't think the bag thing works.
Not this bag.
I was thinking if you tied the ties together with the strap and then lifted it that way, when it's upright, everything will fall into place, into all the voids. What are you trying to do? What do you need me to do?
Get under the straps.
Do you want me to push it in?
That'd be great.
Okay. It's okay. It's just shifting. It's okay. Wow. Okay, now your only problem is this front bit. If there's any way we can get that. If we can both pick that up and push it in. Yeah.
I can do it.
Then we'll be fine. Pretty smart, huh?
Well, we did it. Melody came up with a brilliant idea of threading the straps through the handles and then lifting the straps.
Uh-oh.
It all worked perfectly.
This is supposed to be drain rock. It's supposed to be washed drain rock.
Ah.
Oh, wait. But I can do that. Clear?
Yes.
Good?
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. I gotta tell you, this is a good feeling. Perseverance paid off once again. Oh man, I feel great about saving this rock.
Okay, honey. You have to come way, ways away. Okay.
That's heartbreaking, eh?
That's heartbreaking. We just about had it. We just saved all of that rock to lose it all. Oh no. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Oh my goodness. How did it get out of the handles?
I have no idea.
Yes, this is tragic. I'll have to come back with a bucket and see how much of this drain rock I can salvage.
Oh. Well, it's getting washed now. Oh. I think Ryan's probably a bit discouraged by now.
I'm heading down this slope slowly and carefully, but I do have more control here with the load on the downhill side than I would trying to climb the barge ramps backwards. That's because the barge ramps are at a steeper angle than this slope. This way, I will have the load on the uphill side when moving onto the barge.
We're going way, way, way up. Whoa!
Better, honey?
Yeah. So now what? What do we do?
I'm gonna actually just clean up out there, and I'll come back with the bucket.
And just pour it onto the barge?
See if I can scoop up some of it.
That was a day.
See, if I try to push it, what'll happen is I'll scoop up a bunch of lake bottom, or I'll push it all into the lake.
Ryan's gonna have to bring the scoop back and try and clean all of this up. Try and save as much as he can from that load. Okay, when Ryan was just bringing the ramps in, he just hurt his hand very much. But he doesn't think it's broken. It's, oh. Those ramps are just really, really hard to manage. It was something we were gonna try and get fixed, and and we've had so many other things on the go, we just haven't had a moment to do it, so. You okay?
I'll be okay. I don't think anything's broken.
You don't?
I don't think so.
Was it your right hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it actually drew blood on my thumb.
Let's see it.
Minor, honey.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh
I
boy.
can bend everything.
How are you? All offloaded. Thank goodness. Oh, I can't wait to get this off and done. Done and dusted. I can't believe the last bag just burst. Unbelievable. I could not believe that. I actually couldn't believe my eyes. Oh boy. Poor Ryan. I think his hand is okay though, thank goodness. Nice. A little bit up high on the wheels there. There we go.
Am I doing a wheelie?
Tiny bit. Just a little bit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, now try.
Always have to keep the bag close to the ground.
It's not heavier than some, is it?
No.
You want to turn around?
Oh, I do not like turning around on a slope. All kinds of bad things can happen.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a bag that lasted. He thinks Pepper doesn't have the power that he did at one point. There he goes. Oh, phew. That was a tough one.
That's an understatement. This has been an epic day. All in all, it took 6 barge crossings to move 1 trailer load to the island. Oh man. So what's the best way to end a day that has been nothing but heartache, trials, and tribulations? Well, a little manual labor never hurt anybody. I was able to save some of the rock, as you see, so I'm going to put it down at the base of the earth ramp here to maybe help it from being eroded by the wave action. And you know what? I think it'll help. So the moral of the story is, there's a silver lining to every cloud. If you're new to our channel, this story didn't start today.
That's right. Head back to Season 1 to binge all of our playlists to see how this remote island homestead began.
Every chapter of the My Wild Home experience builds on the one before it.
So grab your favorite drink and catch up on our story.
And we'll see you on the next one.